Hey guys, my name is Ben Ellis, and welcome back to another Lego Sonic the Hedgehog set review. Enjoy! And here we are, boys and girls, another Lego Sonic the Hedgehog set review 76997 Tails' Adventure Bowl. Nice box artwork, and now let's set the box aside, and let's take a look at the minifigures. So here's Tails, looking good as usual. And let's set him aside. And let's take a look at Sonic wearing a life jacket. And that's right, Sonic cannot swim. You have not heard. Yeah, Sonic can't swim. And that is correct. Sonic, Sega's no one mascot cannot swim. Like SpongeBob SquarePants can't swim, and Luffy from One Piece, and yeah, Sonic can't swim. But when he goes on the water, he has to take on air bubbles while going on the water. But if you're underwater too, but if you don't take on air bubbles, the drowning counter will go up like. Anyway, and Sonic will drown in the water. But if you take on air bubbles quickly before the counter starts, then you are lucky, my friend. Anyway, let's set them aside. Now let's take a look at Eggman robots named Jaws. Yep, looking good. Here's his eyes. Here's his moving jaw, where you can move. Oh, hang on. Let me set it on top. And you can also move the engine like this. And you can also move his jaw like this. This. Nom 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 nom. Hang on. You can also move his jaw like this. Home. Home. Anyway. And you can also move his wings like this. And this. Really cool. And yep, and this robot is property of the Eggman Empire. And you can set an animal in there or a Chaos Emerald to make it even more powerful. Anyway, let's set them aside. And now, let's take a look at Tails' Adventure Bowl, codenamed the Sea Fox 2. It used to be called the Sea Fox 1, but anyway, the Sea Fox first appeared in Tails' Adventure game. It was once called the Sea Fox 1, but now it's called the Sea Fox 2. And what do you know? It says 1992, just like Sonic the Hedgehog 2 came out for the Sega Genesis. Anyway, here's the side. Here's the flippers where you can fire this thing, which I'll show in a minute. And here's the front of the boat. Here's the other side, and you can see the Sea Fox again. Here's some walkie-talkies, and here's some controls. And here's some Chaos Soda. And right there, and here you can see there's a game controller. And you can see there's Dr. Eggman's Mean Bean Machine game. And you can play on the boat. Really cool. And here's the driver of the boat. And also, there's a top of the boat. And also, you can also play many kinds of music with a microphone and of course, radio by saying, "Party Rock is in the house tonight." Really cool. Anyway, and now let's get on to the fun part. And you can see here, you can also set this with the flaps and everything by putting the rope on top, on this. Make sure it's tied up and really good, if I can do it. Come on. I think. There we go. And also, oh, forgot. And also, you can also set this right here, which I'll get to in a moment. And also nice boosters there. Oh, hang on. We'll be right back. There we go. You set these two ropes on the back of the Sea Fox 2. And so that way you can put Sonic there. But first we gotta get his skis. We gotta get his ski water gear in a moment. There's that. There's number 1. And here's number 2. There we go. And you also set Sonic here on these things, which I'll get to in a moment. And we're back. And as you can see, I put the things so that I put the holder so that way Sonic can hold on to this and do his awesome stuff like this. Yeah! Woo! Feeling good. Yep, you sure do, Sonic. You sure do. Anyway, there's that. Now let's take a look at the firing mechanism of the Sea Fox. Do you see these flappers? You pull these so that way you fire when ready. Anyway, let me put okay, like this. Ready? You move these flappers like this, and hang on. Make sure it's in there good, and oh crap. And there we go. Oh, well, anyway, that's okay. Anyway, you move these flappers so that way it'll fire like this. And there goes the Eggman robot, washed away in the sea. Anyway, there we go. There's that. Actually, let's set this up, and we'll put these guys back. Anyway, now let's take a look at the land of the Tails' Adventure Boat. So you can also put a minifigure underneath water if they know how to swim, or you can set a minifigure to sit on top, or you can set a minifigure on underneath a tree in the shade, keeps you nice and cool. And you can also eat ketchup and mustard with Sonic and his Sonic and buddy Tails, and eat one of Sonic's favorite food, chili dog, and of course Tails has binoculars in case he sees something, in case of a robot or a neat looking animal. Anyway, now in conclusion. So far, it's a really cool set. It really recaptures. I mean, I'm glad they brought back the Sea Fox from Tails' Adventure game. But anyway, thank you for watching, and gotta go fast.